Ball out. Ball out.
No, yeah. The original.
Ball out.
The original.
Ball out.
Man, ball out.
Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out.
Yeah.
Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out.
Let's go.
Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out. Dropping by the mall out. Come deliver mail on y'all route. Show them bitches what it's all about. These bitches
See, the originals know about this.
Fall out. Me and my clique, we don't
See,
fall
only
out.
the originals.
Me and my chick, we don't fall out. We minding our business, keep y'all out. Break up a get up quick, then we get next till it's all out.
Who original?
I'ma call out. Boss of myself, shout out. I'm a recruiter.
Who know about that?
Gotta keep rifles and rulers.
That ball out.
Some people just trifling the losers. Watch for the jackets at night.
Cowboys.
I can put together. A.R. Kenson-Yetta. My hitters be tougher than leather. Can't nobody do it better. Glock 9 with the F-in. Step in with my best friend. Best friend Smith and West End. If you miss 6, still catch 10. Ball out. Ball out. Bitch, I'm deep stall out. Pulling up outside the y'all house. Empty till we all out. I got the juice and I'm crazy than Bishop. If you not a killer, don't say
what?
This squad ain't nothing to play with. Undertaker and a grave dig. Best man like Tay Diggs. When you in the paint, gotta play big. Hitters ignorant like cavemen. Went from good fella to made men.
Ball out. Ball out.
Me and my hitters go all out. Shout out, ball out. Ball out, get called out.
Ball out. Ball out.
Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about
Who remember that ball out?
Ball out. Ball out.
Huh?
Me and my hitters go all out.
Huh?
Ball out. Ball out.
Huh?
We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out.
Man, that's how we cranked up, boss. Cowboy Sports. Me and that dude OC. You hear me? Listen, man, we gonna run that back, man. We gonna run that back one more time, and then we gonna start talking about hitting 10,000 and beyond. You know, then we gonna talk to the executives. But we gonna run that back one more time, man. Just one more time, man. See, those who've been with us from day one, they know we started out off balling out. All about them Cowboys. Perfect anthem. That's all we do is ball. Let's go. All the executives come in the building.
We about to take them all out.
This ain't the place for everybody. You gotta have a boss mind state.
We about to take them all out.
Who got a boss mind state?
Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out.
Let's go.
Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my
hitters go all out.
We about to take them all out.
All right, man. So listen, man, I just want to take some time. I'm going to open up the phones. But just, you know, we got to celebrate milestones. So obviously, I've been hearing a lot from a lot of people for a while. Man, what's taking you so long to get to 10,000? Man, you one of the dopest ones in the space. What's going on? Listen, man, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. It's not about your ability to talk football. It's not about your integrity. It's not about that. To be honest, it's about you knowing what you're doing when it comes down to knowing how to YouTube. Yeah. So you could have the dopest content in the world, but if you YouTubing wrong, you ain't gonna grow. YouTube got a lot of rules, and you gotta hit all they buttons, or they not gonna push you out there. That's just how it works. So us hitting 10,000 is a big deal, because I've always lived by, and thank you, Joe, my boy Joe with the $10. Appreciate that, my brother. He didn't even drop no comment. He just dropped 10. Appreciate that, my brother. Coming in with the love offering. I appreciate that. But I just want to just Tay say cannot rush greatness. Hey, listen. I'ma tell y'all it's going great now. Ooh. Ooh.
Take it easy on my back.
Ooh.
Oh, Mr. Nasty.
Me and the OC having growth that we've never seen. So just put it like this. This past week, we've done this week what took us 6 months in our first 6 months. It took us 6 months to get to 1,000. Because we always started off with good content and dope content and honesty and putting the Cowboys first. We live by the mantra, the OC and I. We live by the mantra that the best ideal wins. Meaning we go fight it out, but if you end up being right, the person that's right, the other person go submit to it and go push it. Because it was always about, and it's always gonna be about the Cowboys first, not trying to be right, not my ego, not his ego, and it's about influence. So y'all know I've been pushing for some time. Let me see. I don't got the book around me, but one of my favorite books is Developing the Leader Within You by John Maxwell. And what he teach, and I've always followed and has always been true, is that leadership is influence, okay? And so in this space, that's the number one thing I want to do. And hold on, see. And then my big brother just jumped in here and doing big brother stuff. Look at that. Law with the $100, you feel me? Big brother stuff. So let me also talk about my brother Law, because I was gonna call you Law, and I want to say this to my boy real quick. Law ain't never lied to me. Law has always told me how to grow. He's always told me exactly what to do. He never held back any tips on growth. And I say this about Law. Dude is straight up 1 in a million. Straight up too. Like, meaning this. Most people in a competitive arena like this, they toxic. Law ain't toxic. Law has always put his arms around the smallest of us and the biggest of us. He's put his arm around us. And I always talk to us as equals, even though he the biggest. He has never looked down his nose. He's never talked about other channels and, and acted weird. But most importantly, he's literally gave me real advice on how to grow. He's always told me what to do and never held back. Never held back. Funnels, multiple, having variety, not just having just your live show, SEO, Law. And I'm finally got around to doing what Law told me a long time ago. And I'm blowing up like crazy. Blowing up like crazy. So, thank you, bro. And thank you, all the executives. And then I'm going to get on the phones real quick. This ain't going to be long. But we go celebrate these milestones. Okay. And this is why this milestone for this channel is huge. Because I truly believe in the mantra of this channel is that your voice matters. So the whole goal of all of us together is to use our influence. Use our influence as customers to get the Cowboys to do what we believe is actually going to be best to help them win a championship. That's what your voice matters about. It's about believing that us together can actually make a difference. And over time, that's been true. Because obviously when I first got in this, it was the independent. YouTube was over here and old media was over there. Now every Thursday, my boy Law Nation is on the fly with Chill, sitting there as equals. Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
And then none of us be looking at it like, wow. We just be like, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Going back to Your Voice Matter. So now my big brother Law, his voice can now echo even closer to Jerry now. A conversation he might have with Chill might end up being a question that's formulated when Chill is sitting there asking questions, because my brother's voice matter and your voice matter. So us having 10,000 is a big thing, y'all, because it's not about this particular person or the OC. It's not about just Boss Show Me. It's about the influence of us together. And let me also tell y'all one more thing about when I do numbers, okay? When I do numbers, my influence becomes crazy in a good way, okay? What do I mean? I have never been known as a big sub person. I've never been known as the sub guy. He has X amount of subs. I've never been known for that. But sub, for some reason, is looked at as if you're validated. Okay. But in terms of lives and the amount of live people that will show up when I'm talking ball, to my sub count, I have a crazy ratio. Most people with 10K subs not go hold consistently 200 or 300 people live like we do here. So I'm gonna just say this and get ready, okay? Because I'm watching my analytics. We getting ready to have a whole lot of new people, okay? And the live views is getting ready to go crazy, okay? I'm going to put it like this. At the rate in which we're growing now, by next year, this time, we go consistently have 2,000 people live every time we go live. At the rate we're growing right now. So that means us together going to have massive influence. And that's what this whole thing is about. Being able to influence good ideas for the Cowboys. It's not about me trying to get a job. I've always said this, and the OC has always said this. I do not want to work for nobody. I don't want to work for .com. I don't want to work for FX1. I don't want those jobs. The only reason I would want those jobs is because it would help my voice and maybe help more people have a good debate on ideas to win. But I want to be Mark Holmes. I want to be Law Nation. That's who I want to be. I want to be happily independent, uncompromised in what I say, where I don't have to pander to nobody and I don't have to kind of walk on eggshells because I need to say what needs to be said. I'd rather be independent where I'm compensated well for being a free man. So my boy Todd Church said, I want to thank all God children and I love you like you, my family. Seriously. Yeah, I love you too, bro. So anyway, like I say, man, so I want to thank a couple of people, then I'm gonna get on the phones. So the first person that's appropriate to thank is West Coast. it's appropriate to thank him first, because I wouldn't have ever even been in this without him. I never even thought about doing this. Never. It never crossed my mind. I started talking about football because it was helping me get out of a depression. Okay. It was bringing me peace because it's my first love. Okay. And West Coast reached out to me. So he reached out to me the first time. I was like, man, who? Oh, man, it's West Coast, man. You know, hey, man, you got a talent. That's what my boy West told me. He said, you got a talent. He said, I read your stuff. When you post in these Facebook groups, you write well. You should be a writer. That's what West Coast told me. And so I'm like, okay. He said, listen, bro. I'm gonna be all the way honest. You know what's the first thing I thought when West Coast called me? I'm gonna be honest. You know the first thing I thought when he first called me? I thought he was gay. I did. I was like, but see, Cali people, they talk proper. So I didn't know he was from Cali. I was like, man, who is this dude, man? Dude sounds sweet. So sweet. I said, bro, I almost told Wes, bro, don't call me, bro. I swear to God, I almost told him that. But then he hit me up again a month later. And West Coast said, he said, I'm having a panel and I want you to come on. And he said, just see how it go, bro. And so that's when I was like, okay, he ain't gay. I swear on everything, this is the truth. And he'll probably be hot at me saying this, but I'm telling what was on my mind. I'm being honest. So once he said it's a pound, I was like, okay, he ain't gay. Cool. You know what I mean? Dudes hitting me up out the blue, man. I don't talking about trying to give me advice, man. That's some sugary stuff. Listen, hold on real quick. And see, people from Dallas feel me. We have trust issues in Dallas. For real. We be always thinking, what's up with, why you trying to help, bro? Like, people don't do that in Dallas, you know. But he was genuine. He really was. He was helping me out. And then, hold on real quick. And then my boy Noon said, appreciate the real news and educating the nation. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro. I'm going to stay on that. So, just giving it. So then I got on that panel. And I only said two things. Because it was 8 people. So I just sit back and waited. And then when it was my time, I said what I said. And then I was done. And so then afterwards, West Coast said, he said, bruh, I hate doing shows by myself, bro. He said, let's just do some joint shows and see how you like it. That's how I got started. And so I like bet. So we started immediately doing shows 4 times a week. Immediately. Great chemistry. And next thing I knew, I was podcasting. The very first show I had with West Coast, I was not even Boss Cowboy. And he told me, he said, hey, bro, you're going to need to come up with a name. He said, you're going to need to come up with a name. He said, because you don't want to use your real name. Because if you use your real name, people going to be stalking you on your personal socials. So that's why all of us have aliases like West Coast, Law Nation, Vach, and just, we all have aliases because we don't want stalkers. Because you go have some followers that's going to be tripping. And I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, you need to come up with something. And then I thought about it and I was like, all right. Growing up, everybody called me Slide B, right? So Slide B, the B was always for boss. So I always had boss in my name, for years, Slide Boss, right? So everybody used to call me Slide Boss. So when people really know me from back in the day, like U of H and Dallas Carter, they call me Slide. They said, Slide B, what's up, baby? It's Slide B, right? So I said, I'm going to be Boss Cowboy. And that's what started it. Yep. So then obviously, so thank you, Wes. I wouldn't be doing any of this without him sharing this platform for years. Me and him rocked for years. So then eventually, you know, and it was always understood. He always had it understood. Boss, you got your brand, I got my brand. I ain't trying to own you. You don't own me. Just keep rocking until we don't rock no more. And that's what we did. Next, obviously, I want to thank my boy Law and Big. Big reached out to me around that time too. And I remember I went to go support Big and Law in Dallas. And I showed up as a fan of their work. Wasn't even thinking about doing content. But they was meeting on the north side of Dallas. They had a nice setup, and I went out there to support them. Just supporting people that was brothers that was doing good work. Had no idea we was gonna do the final word. None of that. And the craziest thing on how the final word kicked off is Big was coming in town, right? You know, he from Ohio, so we was like, bro, when you come in town, bro, we gotta kick it. So he said, all right, let's go to Mike Fisher's bar. So he's like, cool. So we go to Mike Fisher's bar. And this is where the final word first happened. So we was sitting there doing what we do. And this is when Law became my teacher. So we start talking about ball. I'll tell you, Law is an OG. More than people know. We start talking ball. Law didn't say nothing. He just got up. Came back with the camera. And we kept talking ball, right? So he filmed the whole thing, right? And so then after I said, send it to me. I edit it. We'll throw it out there. We'll throw it out there. So then we was in Waffle House. And we ordered our food. We were just talking about random stuff, right? And so as we talking, then we start talking about the Cowboys. My boy Law. I'm talking about Law, man. Law will teach you, man. My boy Law pulled out his phone and started filming and was eating and filming at the same time. And he taught me the most important thing ever. Cause I said, what you doing? And he looked at me like a big brother. He said, boss, I don't talk about football for free. I said, and he made me realize that the benefit and the blessing of what we do, you know, it's like we in a place where we don't have to beg, but just because people see us talking about football as a value, these different platforms will put ads into our videos and we'll get some money from that. And so he was like, and he taught me some real man business. He was like, why do we do that? Like, why would you ever start talking about football and not know the value that people want to hear this conversation? That's what he was teaching me. And he said, he was dead serious too. He said, bro, I'm not going to sit around talented content people and we sit in a circle and talking about football. The world want to see this. And I was like, take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
So even to this day, you can ask landlord and them. You can ask, I'm like that with them. So when landlord will be talking on the phone, I'll be talking to him and we'll start talking about, I say, bro, hold on, bro. I do just like Law did to me. I say, hold on, kinfolk. Let's just pause this till we talk later when we go live. Because we wasting content and spontaneous content on each other. So thank you, Law. Thank you, Big. And so many other people, man, in the space. But I really know. I want to also say thank you to people who have specifically given me game on how to get better. So Lou has taught me how to do shorts. J Tuck has showed me so many different ways to get the analytics and data and film. See, because this is the deal. This space ain't our brotherhood like it might seem. Okay. So when we first got in, getting all 22 was hard. And nobody was gonna help you get it either. You would see other people using it, but then you would ask, they would say, oh man, I can't tell you. Tuck never was like that. Never. When Tuck found the 22, I was the first person he called. He called me at 3 a.m. I done found it, bruh. It was 3 a.m. I say, bro. So anyway, and then lastly, I want to thank all the executives. Because I do know this is a hard place. This is not a place for everybody, man. This is not a place for people who can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Because different people got different motives. So if you trying to get a job, you likely go move different. You gonna be more political. You're going to make sure that you cherish networking and not making any waves. You're going to rub elbows with people that's probably not even in your best interest because, you know, that's the corporate thing to do. But when your focus is just winning, you don't mind rubbing people wrong. It's okay. You embrace war rooms. You embrace it. You like, hey, listen, bro, I'm not trying to offend you, bro, but I disagree with what you're saying. And you talk straight and you tell people. You don't pander to the crowd. You don't pander to front office. And I also know from doing this a while, a majority of Cowboy fans want to be pandered to. It's a reason why my boy Law will always say before he say something that's honest, he'll say first, don't shake me with the butter knife. And I now fully understand why he does that. Because we be wanting to hear rosy stuff all the time. So Law is gonna be objective, but he braces you for it first. He say, before I tell you this about Blue, or before I tell you this about LVE, or before I tell you this about Dak, don't shake me with the butter knife. I'm finna say some honest things right now. That's him being wise on the sensitivity of our fans. And knowing that if you say something that hurts their optimism, they'll unsubscribe, even though you're telling the truth. So hold on real quick. My boy Chris 214 with the super chat. He said, congratulations on 10K road to 20K on the way to truth, and your way of showing your work will always have my respect. Boss showed me 20K, bro. We got to move that number up, man. We aiming high. Be honest, bro. We trying to hit 100K now. I got crazy momentum, bro, and I'm not gonna stop now. Let me tell you something. I always been like that, bro. Listen, Once I get the formula, I go crazy. Now this is the thing. I'm gonna be just like my boy Laudo, where I'm not gonna be different. I'm gonna be just who I am. I'm not gonna be cocky. You know. But I just want to say, you know, thank you everybody, especially, you know, the executives, because this ain't a hard place. This is a hard place to be sometimes. This is a hard place to be sometimes. Like, just be honest, because I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna say some stuff that if you want positivity all the time, I'm gonna say some things because my goal is to win a championship. So that means I gotta call out things that's in the way, and then I gotta bring solutions to those things. And you can't bring solutions unless you first talk about the problem. But a majority of Cowboy fans want to hear Blue is Dorsett, and then I gotta be the person to say he's not, especially as a rookie. Now he might be 2 years from now. I'm not even at all expecting that, and that's because I've done honest film work on him, not highlights to get y'all hype. I looked at 7 games on Blue. I knew he was bad at pass protecting. I knew he was a tipper. I knew what my boy Lou said. He's a runway back, meaning if you give him a clear runway, that's when you go see his best. But to sell that he was Pollard, I would have been lying. If I would have said he's Gibbs, I would have been lying. And I don't do that. But it's a lot of people that do that. It's a lot of people that know. They know every offseason, keeping it real, they know every offseason one of the best ways to get subs is to have super rosy, optimistic takes on all our picks. If I do film breakdowns, I'm giving some of y'all the cheat code. If you get into this game and you want to get you some cheap subs real quick, wait till the offseason, as soon as we draft some players, and start talking high on all of them. This dude, Jay, he's going to come in here and be an instant run stopper. This guy, Blue, whoo, you know who he reminds me of? Tony Dorsett. Hey, this guy McGovern, he's low key Zach Martin-ish. So anyway, let me get on the phone, man. We gonna talk a little bit, then I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Let y'all enjoy y'all weekend. But I want to spend some time just with the people, and then I am gonna go out and also have some drinks. If anybody want to put a couple dollars in your boy pocket, I would appreciate if y'all cash app it. And you know, I don't mind a super chat, but to be honest, I would rather you cash app it, to be honest, man, so I can go ahead and cash that thing on out and put it on a bottle. You feel me? You feel me? So let me get on these phones, man. Let's get on these phones. We'll talk to the people. Then we go get up out of here, man. And listen, I got a lot of videos I'm dropping tomorrow. I already got 2 videos already queued up. Somebody just dropped another $20 super chat. Man, y'all dope, man. I sure appreciate it. All right, so we'll see what's going on with these phones. Yeah. Okay, I got the phones popping and y'all ain't calling. Oh, y'all calling? Okay, I see y'all coming in. Y'all coming in now. I see it. Okay. I'm gonna give her. So good. We only got 2. All right. I'll rock with that. I'll leave it on. I ain't gonna lock it. I'll leave it on for a second. Let me start with my brother from the 214. C Wiggity, what's up with it, man? What's up with it, C?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling good.
Good. Man, well, first off, congratulations on 10K. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not easy. You know, I honestly feel like, hey, you should be up there already, but you know, everybody don't like the truth. You feel me? But you know, hey, we on our way now. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna ride with you. I really do respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On your takes, the way that you do your work, you show it and not only talk it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like we need that more in the cowboy community. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I just want to say this, and I'm gonna just leave up out of here. I first met you through Law Nation because I found out Law first, and then Law was doing the final word, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I seen a bunch of y'all, and you was up there, and I'm like, man, this dude here talking ball. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, hey, let me sub. I subbed up. I seen the way how you was doing your work. I'm like, man, like this dude is going through like the interviews of coaches, players. I'm like, man, this is dope. So this is how I kind of like your channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I really do appreciate that you take the time and effort to go through all the clips and you archive it for whenever it's necessary.
Yeah.
You save it and you go back to it and you date it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So that's a lot of work. So
that is.
Hey man, I just want to tell you I really do appreciate all of that stuff.
Yeah, bro. You see, you peep the details, bro. That's real, bro. And that archiving is important to me. That's why I call myself, honestly, I say I'm the receipt king, bro. I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I think the detail is important, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're trying to win a championship, you got to think through all the details, right? You don't want no surprises, you know? So I take that serious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you noticed that, man. You know, for real, Chris. And obviously, thank you, bro. You've been a champion supporter and a perfect executive, bro. Independent, willing to push back. You're not a bopper. You're not, oh, boss said it, so it's so. No, you'll be like, boss.
Yeah.
So, because that makes us all better when we have healthy disagreements, bro. So, I always appreciate you, Chris 214.
Oh yeah. And I'm finna hit your cash out, man. With just a little something, man. It's like, go ahead, get you some royals or something.
Boy, so you hear me? Hey, you hear me? Say, I'm gonna do the roars tomorrow, bro. I sure appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love.
Oh yeah, all right, boss.
That's the OG. And listen, man, he does more than just this. He checks on me every Friday. Every Friday I get a text from him. Every Friday. You know, just real executives, bosses, good people. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock these phones. Yeah, let me lock these phones.
The conference has been locked.
All right, AJ, you live?
Boss, show me.
Yo.
Congratulations to 10K, baby. Let's clap it up for that, man.
Man, clap it up,
Let's
dog.
clap it up for that.
Thank you, dog.
Let's clap it up. So,
Yeah.
man, like the gentleman just said, just got off the phone and he beat me to it. Like, it's hard for a brother like you to get 10K because you gonna spit the real shit, and it's like you're not gonna sugarcoat it. You're not gonna bullshit. You're gonna come with the receipts every time. I'm gonna do my detective work and follow the drip every time. You show and prove.
Yeah.
So let's give it up for you, boss.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Give it up. Now let me get into my spill, because I ain't gonna lie, boss. I've been wanting to talk to you for like a week and a half.
Man,
I ain't even
hey,
gonna lie.
man, let it out, bro. Let it out.
All right. Jerry did this shit on purpose. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm-hmm.
He kicked himself in the mouth by saying, "Yeah, we got better with Kenny Clark and getting rid of Micah Parsons." Realized that didn't work. I felt like he went in there. He went into the Cardinals game saying, "If we lose this, I'm gonna make the push for Quinnen." He already had that premeditated.
Yeah.
And that's going to get the fans riled back up.
Right.
They're back on our side. We'll still keep the money flowing in.
Yeah.
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 That's how he did that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, with this, it gives us hope because we see how wacky this season is in general. And we know we can possibly do with this offense what we did when we got Amari
Right.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is why we still have this opioid in our system as Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, with us getting Quinnen, Jerry also has to realize, hey Eberflus, if you can't come up with some type of 3-4 exotic look, something to spice this shit up within this next 9 games, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Just like how you see him kind of leaning towards keeping Eberflus, because he was talking about, I wish I went in the change coordinators.
Yo.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You gotta go. Yeah.
The window is only so big. So this Quinnen move is to keep the fans and keep the fans still rooting for the Cowboys and for next year. But we have to go on a run, boss. We have to. If we're seriously gonna lock in, the playoffs for us is now, and we can only lose 1 game tops.
Yeah.
Tops.
And we got to be very relentless in trying to win in the division. The wild card is gonna be hard, but the division is in reach. Exactly.
Now, see, I didn't think that, but when I looked at it earlier, I said the division is in reach.
It's in reach.
Low key, the Eagles got a tough little 3-game spread coming up.
A very tough one.
And they can possibly lose 2, if not all 3.
Right. And we got to be the ones that put the icing on it. And listen, bro.
Exactly.
I do got to defend Jerry, bro, because I'm going to be fair. We haven't had a move like Quentin Williams in like 30 years.
Okay.
I do believe that.
So basically, this is equivalent to Haley.
Hell yes. Yes. This is equivalent to Haley, bro. Yeah. Huh? And it fits the modern NFL. Because what I did is I went back 5 years and I looked at all the DTs, bro. Every team that won a Super Bowl had a superstar DT somewhere.
You called that shit, I remember. You called that shit months ago.
Yep.
You called that shit months ago.
Yep.
And I went in everybody's comments saying, man, boss showed me. Called this shit months ago.
Yep.
Man, listen. This, boss, you don't know, man. You're in my everyday schedule, bro. This is honest to God truth. You are part of my everyday routine.
That's
like
what's up.
prayer, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate you. And in closing,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to 94, Marshall
R.I.P.
Garland.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. man. And this is my challenge to everybody. When you see us or anybody that's giving too many adjectives against a player, it's one thing to say that player needs to play better, or they didn't play good, or that's not up to par, or that's not Cowboys football. That's fair, right? Or that person is not physical. That's fair. But when we start saying they ass, they trash, they suck, I want people to put kneeling in the chat just as a reminder that they hear us. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be conscious of people's mental state. A challenge for all of us to make some changes to be better ourselves. I had a super chat up in here. It said, as a Raku may be fixing to blossom, maybe Jerry's playing. Your thoughts? Yeah, he is blossoming. He's getting better. We're not gonna see the best him though to year 3. Joe, you live.
Hey, what's up, Bob? Congratulations on 10K.
Man, thank you.
I want to say a couple of things, but it's like I have to admit that by you doing what you're doing, and not just you, but the rest of the content creators, you are literally my therapy. Because I'm only on Twitter for the sports and stuff, but social media has really, being on social media has really actually cured me from depression. And watching you and watching the games and the watch parties every Sunday, actually, you are part of the reason why I keep going every day.
Wow.
Doing something to look forward to every week.
Wow, Joe. Thank you, man.
And it's more than about football. You actually gave me a cure, because there's 3 things I love in this world. First, God, then my family, then the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, Joe.
And you have no idea. I know it's hard work for you, but you've been through a lot. But you're serving a purpose too. You're serving a purpose to me. And maybe sometimes God communicates through people in different ways. But I believe your content has given me a purpose to work harder every day and do more research on my team. And one last thing I have to say, that Marshawn's death is not going to go in vain, but he served his own purpose in this life, because his passing are going to help a lot of people reach out and get help, get a therapist, and look for Jesus. And as Big Time said on your show yesterday, there's nothing wrong with having a therapist and Jesus at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just need to thank you, boss. I hope you keep doing what you do. God bless you. May God protect you always. And I'm out. Peace out, boss.
Peace out, brother. Good call, man. So, my boy Hen in the house, he say salute with the fire emojis. So, man, appreciate y'all, man. Once again, any gift will be kind. Treat this like it's your boy birthday. This is a hard milestone, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It was hard. But I want y'all to be encouraged too. I want y'all to be encouraged, because we got kind of used to having kind of like a small church of loyal people. That's over, y'all. I want y'all to know that that's over. And see, my boy Henny said it right. 10K today, 100K tomorrow. Bruh, I had 600 subs in a week and a half. Now every one of my videos starting to do 3,000 and 4,000, everything. And I'm just now really kind of getting going and doing YouTube properly. I'm just now starting to do what things Law told me to do 2-3 years ago. And it's working like crazy. So I don't want y'all to think we're a small church. Your church is growing fast. And I'm telling you, by this time next year, at the rate at which it's growing, we will be having 2,000 people in here live every time we turn this thing on. Whether it's in the morning, whether it's 2 a.m. Because it's one thing that's true about my channel. The way that I was doing content, I wasn't going to be recommended. But now I'm getting crazily recommended. And I'm seeing new people every day that's saying, man, bro, I'm so glad I found this. Where you been? I'm like, bro, I've been sitting here this whole time. So, and people really appreciate facts. It's not me having 10,000 subs when a lot of y'all would say, boss, you should have 100,000. You should have 200,000. And y'all said that every time y'all said that, y'all was saying that because y'all was like, how can somebody be giving all this quality information, all this facts, all this proof, all this insight, all this detective work, and he's not valued? No, I'm valued. And so y'all go see. So let's not get used to the small church, because it ain't gonna be small for long. So every month you go see new faces popping up in here. You'll be like, man, who was that? Who was that? It's gonna be a whole lot of new faces. Just keep showing up. And the whole goal is to do what we always done. Make our voice matter. Amplify good ideas. Fight bad ideas. The same ideas. My boy Jay Black, he said, congrats on your journey to 10,000. Absolutely, man. It was a hard one. It was a hard one. But now that I'm over that hump, man, yeah, you know, the sky the limit. And I got good people, man, that teach me for real about sponsorships and stuff like that, man. Like, I'm telling you, my boy Law has literally sent me screenshots. That's a sponsor, that's a sponsor, that's a sponsor, that's a sponsor. So just multiply that by X and see, you see Law don't be begging. Law don't never be, hey, close the doors. Close the door. I do more solicitation than Law. I be telling y'all, man, put in that thing. BOSS Cowboy, help you. Law don't never do that. Law turn that thing on. He start talking ball. He don't say nothing about money. But I promise you, my boy, he would tell you, this is how to do content. But then when you're doing content, this is how to get a bag without pulling on your people. Straight up. But see, I already know y'all ain't tripping on support. Y'all do it because y'all want to do it. Like, you know, it's so many times I look up in my CashApp and I be like, damn, man, good, man, appreciate the content, appreciate the truth. Here's $5. Appreciate, I get that all day long. Just, man, you went in there, man. Most people don't talk about what you talked about. Here's $15, you know? So, anyway, man, just appreciate y'all. We got a lot more work to do. A lot more work to do, y'all. So The Cowboys buy is my buy. Okay. So I guess take a break. I guess. But let's get to work too. We got some work to do, y'all. We got to get organized. We got to get these hashtags. We got to keep pushing. We got to make sure that Brian can cook. Yeah, we got to make sure that ain't no politics getting on my boy. We might need to get Eberflus up out of here, or we need to push some ideas to fix them. But this is the right place to do all of that, man. It's your boy Boss Show Me, bringing you another one. And do your boy right. Y'all been doing your boy so wrong, man. Y'all been doing your boy dirty. Y'all been getting all this good meat and potatoes and ain't even been hitting that like, I be like, mother. And then Facebook too. All the people that's watching right now on Facebook. Yeah, get your like on. Get your like on. So anyway, man, I appreciate all the gifts and the support. But we here for a mission, and let's continue to get that mission. Let's amplify our voice. Let's get the influence bigger, even bigger. That way, we pressuring for what's best for our team that we love. It's Boss Show Me.